Who have you guys got like for the favourites, etc.?
England.
Oh, right, really?
Nah.
No,
France. France or Germany?
To be fair, I had England ahead of Germany slightly. Germany are the hosts. Yeah, they are actually.
German. Do you know what? I do actually like Germany. Cruz is back. Cruz is back.
Actually, do you know
God,
what?
give me some extra peas. Let me go one game.
let me give it to England. Yeah, let me give it to England because got the personnel to do it.
They should definitely become beaten.
Whether or
to
not
win it.
they can put it together, and Southgate.
You said his name.
Yeah.
Man said you said his name.
That's why they're not winning, bro. He's the problem.
Because sometimes I think like we shouldn't even worry about these other teams' tactics. We should actually just go and beat them, you know.
Yeah, but Southgate's the manager.
Yeah.
That's my main issue of England. Like you have the talent, you have the squad, but then again,
Do you think he holds them back?
I don't think he puts them in a position to succeed. I don't think he plays people in the right positions. I don't think he has any type of style of play. Everyone goes there and it's like, okay, cool. The Man City players are trying to play the Man City way. The Man United players are doing what they do at their club.
you know what we do.
You don't know what you guys are going
Exactly.
to do. But you get what I mean. You got Pickford in goal. Man's a relegation goalkeeper right now. No offense, but you get what I mean. Like there's so many different styles on the football pitch. Man are trying to work out what's going on. There's no like set in stone style. Whereas you got Germany.
He's got his own battle.
Yeah, but you got Germany. You know what France are doing.
System.
There's a system, and you know who they're playing through.
Germany definitely system.
You get what I mean. Spain.
Germany have been shaky for a couple of years though, but I feel like
they're coming.
They're starting to get it.
They're cooking.
Spain, you know, there's a system.
Yeah, just the players just aren't as good.
Yes,
Yeah.
but there's a system to how the game's going to go and how they're going to work the ball. And I just don't feel like England have that. So that's the only reason why I can't choose England. They have one of the top two squads.
If I go through the top teams, for instance, you've got Germany, Spain, Italy, England, Holland, France, Belgium, not as much, and Portugal. Portugal are very strong.
They are, but Cristiano Ronaldo will still be the main.
I don't
main
think
man in
that
the team.
holds them up as like, not to say it really did, but just say for argument's sake, last tournament in the sense that, like, I feel like when I watch Portugal, everyone knows their roles, and he knows that. I think he's got to the stage he knows he's not the same player now. That your ego will come down a bit. Do you know what I mean? Maybe I'm wrong, but
yeah,
just what I see from Portugal, their team cohesion looks proper. Because they know they're outright leader. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And effectively for them, it's like how Argentina play for Messi. A lot of them play for Ronaldo.
Yes.
So,
yeah.
like, they've got they're one of my teams to go on and win it.
I would like it if they did, to be honest.
They're good at knockout competitions.
I like Ronaldo, innit?
Fair.
They're good at knockout competitions. Italy, dark horse, because knockout competitions, they know how to win.
And they're the holders of the
Yeah,
Euros, even
like-
though they didn't qualify for the World Cup, jokers.
But that's the thing. Tournament football is completely different. You might be the best team there, but you don't have. You can go to penalties.
No, it's true. I mean, that's where people go back to your Southgate point. The final against Italy. Arguably England better team on paper.
Yep.
And England took the lead and England basically sat back. I think they had one more shot on target throughout the whole game. Bearing in mind, I think Shaw gave England lead within the first 4 or 5 minutes or something like
and
that.
they looked like dominant that time. They looked like they were going to go on to dominate the game.
Yeah. And just let Italy overpower in terms of controlling the game. They get their goal. It's like, boom.
You allowed Italy to kind of do what they wanted to do.
Dictate the game. And that wasn't the Italian squad where obviously say Pirlo, the Rossi days, they're more dictators.
That's
do you know
not
what I
happening.
mean?
Yeah, it was the Jorginhos. They just played a smart game. They played tactics. You saw Bonucci doing madness to Saka.
That was the best England. England were the host basically, even though it was shit.
England played every game at Wembley,
bro. Yeah. So it's like, bro,
it was your best opportunity.
That's your
to win.
best opportunity. No, it was.
Croatia still flying about. You know them. They always do a job at tournaments.
So they're in the same group as Spain and Italy.
Croatia, don't sleep on them
Yeah,
because
yeah,
they
yeah.
always
I-
do a job at tournaments.
Can never count them out.
Yeah.
They've
they-
got to World Cup, the last 2 World Cup semi-finals
Yeah.
at least, semi-final and final.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah, man.
yeah, it's just if you're saying in terms of like the players, what? No, I'm not going to say pick your 11s, but what would be your? Because you're most likely talking about midfield onwards. Because I feel like England are quite limited in defence, and to be fair, in central mid, but
John Stones will be in our team.
100%.
What, in centre mid?
No. Defending.
It's England's best centre back.
Who's in your back line?
You might as well do your quick team then.
For England.
Yeah, catch you off guard.
Kyle
Who's
Walker.
going to go for you?
I would put Ramsdale probably in goal. You better go Pickford.
I don't think Ramsdale's better than Pickford.
Honestly,
I don't think there's.
Ramsdale
honestly,
don't
there's-
concentrate,
honestly,
man.
There's just there's no correct decision for goalkeeper.
Yeah,
So
I think out of all actual goalkeeping abilities, out of all the keepers, I think Nick Pope's the best.
Yeah,
but
but
he's
he's
the
the
worst
worst with his feet.
With his feet, and he's injured.
Yeah. So okay, let me go.
And
Mine.
Pickford's usually good for England in tournaments, especially that one. I can't lie, he never underperforms in tournaments.
Do you know what? Okay, let me go mine. Let me go Pickford because he's playing right now.
Yeah.
Ramsdale's not playing. Pickford. I'm
He's
going.
undisputed number 1 for England at the moment.
I'm
so.
going. Kyle, we playing 3-5-2. What's their formation?
Whatever you want.
But 4-3-3 has been
That's what they're playing. Okay, Kyle
what
Walker.
they've done over this international,
Nah, I'm not even playing Kyle Walker right back.
or 4-2-3-1,
You know
whichever.
what I'm doing? Because I need to get Harry Maguire out this team. No, I am. Kyle Walker right back. John Stones. Tamori. And I'm playing Luke Shaw left back.
If he's fit.
If he's fit. If not, I'm playing Trent right back and Kyle Walker left back. Yeah, man, I'm firming it.
England ain't blessed with left backs either.
Yeah, there's no more Ashley Coles. Midfield 3.
Obviously, Ben Chilwell's the.
Yeah, no. No. Declan Rice. Jude. And Philip Foden.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going Harry Kane up top.
Yep.
Saka on the right.
Yep. Saka solidified that right wing spot.
Yeah.
now.
And I'm playing Raheem Sterling on the left wing.
Sterling's not even made the last 4 squads now.
That don't bother me. For England, that man's the best. When
He
he plays for England, he's the best. I don't care
He's
about
most consistent in the last couple of tournaments.
Yeah, Raheem Sterling.
Well, especially last Euros.
I like that squad. The only thing I would change with your squad. So I would have Walker, Stones. I'll put Maguire in there. And I'll put Shaw in there. Because Maguire for England's different Maguire.
Yeah, the tournament.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you're
And
not
if Shaw's fit, I'll start him.
Yeah, easily.
My midfield 3 will be Bellingham, left, Declan Rice on the right, Mainu in the middle, and front 3
That's
will be
England's midfield against Belgium. So,
is it?
Yeah.
My attackers will be Kane out front,
I just think Jude's 10.
Saka on the right, and
Right.
Foden on the left.
I just like Foden in the middle more, so I want him on the ball more often than not. I don't want someone having to feed him it. I want him to get on it.
See, I was having this convo in my group chat last week, and they basically had the same midfield as you. And I was like, obviously, I feel like Man City attacking players, for instance, it's hard to put them. Foden, especially, actually, I should say, it's hard to put him in a specific position for England.
Because he'll just float
Because
around.
Pep utilizes him so much for Man City. Obviously, he plays majority of the time right wing, but for England, that's Saka's. Like, you don't want to. And Foden only played it the other day because Saka pulled out the squad. Do you know what I mean? But it's just like. But then I said to my boys, with your midfield 3, I was like, would you do that against the top teams?
Yeah, well,
My only point on that, obviously, Bellingham is naturally more of an 8 box to box.
he's playing 8. He's not playing 10
But-
on my team.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So that was their point to me. And I said, this season in Real Madrid, or if you want to go off how the player's playing in the season, he's been playing higher up. Do you know what I mean? As a 10.
But that's because you got people like Cruz, Chouameni behind you. You got players behind you that can do the right roles.
Yeah.
You
No,
see
I heard that.
when you got Declan Rice. Who was he playing with the other day? Declan Rice and who?
Conor Gallagher.
See what I mean? You can't play Conor Gallagher and that behind you, man. You can't go from Chouameni and Cruz to Declan Rice and
No,
Chouameni.
but-
No offense to them, man. I love them,
but
man.
that's why he played. That's what I'm saying. That's why he played. Whereas if you're saying you'll play him next to Rice, basically.
Of course.
My only, I'm not even fully pushing back on that. My only somewhat slight on that is, I think now because he's shown how effective he is further forward, I think it'll give a manager a bit of a headache.
It would do, but you have to think who's actually better in that 10 role. Foden, in my opinion, Foden is way better than. He's actually a way better footballer than Jude Bellingham, in my opinion. I'm not even in my opinion. Foden is a way actual better football player.
Do you know what? I'm not going to say way. I'm going to say he's better.
Just more of a stallion than Phil Foden.
Yeah, but you wouldn't put.
Yeah, pause that whole thing.
You wouldn't put Bellingham. There's no way if Bellingham went Man City, Bellingham's playing 10.
But I don't know. I just because to be fair, Foden doesn't really play 10 for Man City.
No, I know, but I'm also of the belief. You can shoot me down for this one. If Bellingham goes Man City, he ain't starting every week either.
Nah, he is.
I think he is.
He is.
In the midfield.
Yeah, he is.
I think him and Rodri would be the only people that will start all the time.
Like
Pep will.
They don't play 2 in a 1 day.
He'll jiggle something around.
I'm not saying it won't be. He'll start though. If Man City were to sign him last summer, he would have started easily.
No, not every week. You know, come on, people. You know Man City. You know how it works at Man City. You sign there. You best start to learn how to play for us. You know when there's
just some players like
there's no one like that.
There's some players you know where they're going. They're gonna start.
Not for Pep.
Do you know what I mean?
There's 2 free man for Pep Guardiola that have ever done that.
KDB,
Kevin, Erling Haaland, and Rodri.
Yeah, no,
that is it. And guess what?
And Bellingham would be the new person. He be number 4.
He wouldn't. Do you know why? Because Bernardo Silva is a better footballer than Jude Bellingham.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Kevin
Bernardo's going to accommodate somewhere else, and Foden will as well.
But Kevin De Bruyne is also a better footballer than Jude Bellingham, and so is Rodri. So you got 3 midfielders that are better than Jude Bellingham. You're not.
No. But I'm saying no. He would because Pep's shown that Bernardo will play on the wing.
Yeah, I understand. Bernardo can play on the wing, but I'm just saying, if you want your best midfield 3 there, Jude Bellingham ain't going to be in your best midfield 3.
But you're saying it from yours. I'm saying the way we've seen how Pep is. We've seen Foden and Silva play on the wings in many games.
Yeah.
So if Bellingham came, that will be the same thing, bro.
He will, but you also know that he's not starting every week.
He is, man.
You know Pep Guardiola.
He more or less is. Obviously, Pep's a tinker man.
The only comeback I'll have to that is, Pep don't really like. Obviously, Pep's nature is not to put people on every week, innit? He's a tinkerer. He's a master tinkerer. He's gonna do something somewhere.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But I also don't think that he's coming in there. He might start the first 5 games, yeah? And it's a case of like, okay, cool. Yeah, you don't really know our system like that. Sit down, watch this system, and learn how to play it. Bro, I swear every player, apart from Kevin De Bruyne, even Rodri at points, did not play.
I'm telling you.
Haaland had to play.
I'm glad he ain't at City anyway, man.
Who, Jude?
Yeah, man.
He's not I'll be honest, he's not Manchester City footballer.
I think Bellingham's footballing ability is underrated.
He's too big for that club.
Because he looks unorthodox.
I'm not saying that.
Bellingham doesn't look as clean. I feel people should watch him properly. Because he's very effective. Like,
no, I'm not
and he knows what to do on the ball. Don't get me wrong. Like, there's better footballers than him. But like his all-round game, and this is not even a positional thing, just the way he plays all round, it maximizes him more than it does others, or like push. Do you know what I mean?
I understand where you're
he
coming
maximizes himself more than other players does. Yeah, if that makes sense.
I totally get that, but all I'm saying is that in that Manchester City side, if he was to
I think you can say that with most players going into City.
No, but that's what I mean. But I'm saying the only players that guaranteed play, I think, okay, Mbappe goes there, you're guaranteed starting every week. Vinicius goes there, you're guaranteed starting every week. I can't, outside of them, man, yeah.
Yeah, but all right, think of midfielders then.
That are guaranteed starting every week at Manchester City.
That will go there and start every week.
Yeah, there ain't any.
There's not a lot in the world.
You're not wrong, but Jude Bellingham is not one of those.
I think he would. I genuinely think he would.
But he's not better than what they have.
I just feel like the way we know what Pep will do.
I think he is.
Pep will find a way.
Who's he better than? Who's he better than the midfield? Be honest.
I think he's better than all the midfielders besides KDB.
He's better than Rodri.
He's not as good a defender, but
no, he's better at Rodri than in midfield.
Rodri's strictly that's Rodri.
Let's leave Rodri. Besides Rodri and KDB,
he's better than Bernardo Silva in midfield.
Yeah, I think so.
He's not a better footballer than Bernardo Silva.
Not even close. That's not even a discussion.
I need my ballers to be effective.
And what's Bernardo Silva? Plays every week.
What's Bellingham though? Ain't effective.
No, I'm not saying he's not.
I'm just saying they'll all start. That's my point. they'll all start. Pep will find a way. He'll either play 3 at the back. They're all starting. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's whether who's starting where. All I know is they're all starting.
You might be
But
right.
let's go back to England.
So
though.
that was my point. They're all starting.
Yeah. We're still on England, Bellingham. But yeah, Joe, your team.
Yeah, no, my point on that was obviously I was saying to my boys is the Bellingham and Foden 2 attacking against say top teams. Do you know what I mean, for instance? But Jude is an actual centre mid.
He's an 8. He's a box to box. He's a workhorse.
So I don't know, I do get it. And then other people said Maddison instead of Foden or
not better than Foden.
Nah.
Foden behind Harry Kane is the best England player.
I feel like he's England's best natural footballer.
Yeah, but behind Harry Kane, he's England's best player.
What in England? Oh, yeah.
No, just in general, in England.
Ooh, that's coming from. It's because you're not on Twitter.
In England, Foden
Like that. No, because I'm saying Arsenal fans aren't having that, and you're an Arsenal fan.
Fans, they don't know football. They just like Saka. Don't let Arsenal fans gash you with Saka, man.
We should have some Saka water. And next time we talk about Saka, just hold up the water and go like this.
Saka.
Or his Nando's sauce.
Saka's a serious player, but he ain't Foden, man. He ain't Phil Foden. I'll be honest with you.
This is very no. This is what I'm saying, like, because you're not on Twitter as much.
Yeah. No, I can't
or like even in my group chats, like the Gooners, they're not saying that Saka's better than Foden, but they're not having Foden over Saka.
They're maniacs because if
really
Foden
yeah,
comes to Arsenal,
man, and in an Arsenal shot, I kind of get it because you see what Saka's doing or what he's done in it.
Foden can do that.
Foden come Arsenal, he's our best player instantly. Starting every week, wherever he wants to play. Right wing, Saka, you move to the left wing. Go I'm not joking. Wherever Foden wants to play, when he comes to Arsenal, he's playing.
And clip.
Oh no, no matter. Foden would be Arsenal's best player every game.
Woo!
I don't think Arsenal fans could argue with that though.
Woo!
This would be a good question for the rest of the man.
We're putting this out as a rule, and we're gonna. If Foden went to Arsenal, would he be Arsenal's best player?
I don't know why people would argue. Saka is top 3 right wingers in the world, you know.
Yeah,
but Foden is a special man.
It's hard to put him in a direct position.
Put him anywhere.
One position.
Put him anywhere on that football field. He's damaging you. I've seen Foden win that Manchester derby by himself. I've seen him.
Saka's won big games by himself, though.
But I've seen
Saka's become a very big game player as well.
I know, but at the end of the day, I also have to equate this to championships. What you've won, the games you've done it in, and all of those games that Foden has done it in have led to them going on to win something.
But my pushback on Foden a couple years ago was, I remember I think Neville and Carragher tried to put him in their PFA teams, and I was like, bro, started like half the games in the season. Like with players,
That's how good he is, though.
No,
No,
not enough in the sense that they know his ability, but I'm like, for me, that doesn't warrant it.
Right.
Because you're not playing enough. For me, there always has to be a certain amount of games you play. I don't care how good you are for you to make, unless you're outstandingly the best in the world. In some instances,
that level of consistency needs to be measured, isn't it?
And Foden's, he's had the best he's at the best possible place he can be because he's never had to be the main man. It's only until this season, really, he's been the outright main man, more or less, because KDB's been injured.
But that's the thing. A man's the main man with Haaland, KDB,
Yeah,
Rodri.
but they've been out.
I understand that, but they're giving him the ball now. They're saying, bro, this is your team. You do your thing.
This is what
that's
I'm
what
saying.
Arsenal have been doing.
They gave him the ball before, though.
Yeah, they did. They said,
No, but
do
like
your
with
thing.
City players, a lot of them, as long as they have a good purple patch spell, they're going to win the title. Because City, they've done it with KDB can run the league for 2 months. Gundogan can do it for 2 months. Grealish could have a good 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
Foden can have a good 2 months.
Yeah.
All in the space of 1 season. And you're like, you'll never know who to pick the standout player. By the time when you deep
Haaland
it,
can score 50 goals.
yeah, that's just going to be a big guarantee. Whereas like this season's been the first proper season you've seen. Not even Foden shine. Foden's always shine. But he's always had the leeway or the grace of because he's not playing as consistency, the games that he does perform, he can give his outright best, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Whereas like Saka's Saka's one, he's a machine.
Yeah, plays every week.
Literally plays every
Every
week.
week.
I think he's
Yeah.
missed one league game in the last
Yeah.
2 or 3 years or something
He's
like
a
that.
serious man.
Like in terms of like the knocks that he takes,
Mm-hmm.
I think I even saw one ex-Arsenal player, was it Bob Wilson or something,
Mm-hmm.
that said he fears Saka will not. I didn't read the full thing, but he said by 24, 25, he fears Saka will basically die down because he's not getting protected, the amount of fouls he gets, etc.
That's possible.
And stuff like that. And like this is the only part I understood. I don't think Saka's a better footballer than Foden, no chance. But I understood the Arsenal fans, some of their points in terms of like what Saka's done. Obviously, Arsenal haven't really won anything, but they've never really been in that position. Whereas Foden can just be the final piece in that puzzle at that particular period.
Right.
Saka's had to. Where Arsenal are at is mainly because of him.
He's had to bring him out the mud.
Like
Yeah, no,
when Arteta should have been sacked, Saka
Saka's
and
saving
Smith
him.
Rowe.
Saka, Smith Rowe, Odegaard, them boys.
Them boys there, them
Saving
two saved his job massively. And
But then-
and Saka's the one thing I give him when I say he's consistent now, his improvement every single year is just crazy. Foden's just naturally a better player, isn't it?
Right,
He's
right.
I think he's naturally the best English player.
Yes.
And obviously Harry Kane, innit? You get me?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, going back to, I didn't actually say my team. I'll probably do who more or less majority are saying back for Walker, Stones. Obviously, I understand Maguire in the England shirt, but I would arguably have like maybe a Tomori or maybe another centre back if I have
Yeah,
to really
100%.
think about it properly. Sure, easily best left back. I think I said in my group chat. No, that was it. Sorry, I keep on divulging, but like when some people had pushback about Mino getting called up, innit? And I said they were like, he's too young, blah blah blah, and I was like, bro, if you're good enough,
too
you're
young
old
rubbish,
enough.
fam.
It's Matt Busby saying,
Yeah.
but it's not even. And I was like, it's not even me being a United fan. I was like, look at England's actual centre mid options. It's not great at all. And you saw that with the call up. They literally put like 5 centre mids or something like that. Gallagher, Henderson, Rice, Bellingham, and I think they classed Maddison in that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I was like, bro, Kobe, he can actually get into that squad, bro.
Yeah.
You can start to usher Henderson out.
Yeah. Loftus-Cheek also. You don't.
Because I said Loftus-Cheek
Yeah.
should have been called up and potentially Barkley.
Yeah. What he's doing at Luton, crazy.
That would have been.
But
a good one.
Ruben's having a good season
Yeah.
at AC Milan.
But I feel like when you leave the country, you're being overlooked right now.
Yeah. That's
Unless-
what I was thinking
yeah.
as well. Unless you're Bellingham.
Yeah.
Like, Jude's got
Well,
the
if you,
world
play
at
for,
his
if you
feet.
play for Real Madrid, it's different. Real
Yeah.
Madrid and you play for Bayern Munich, could be different. But you're
Yeah.
AC Milan.
Yeah.
Even if you play for AC Milan, you shouldn't be overlooked. But
But AC Milan, it used to be.
I know, but Gareth is also the manager.
Yeah, Jude's running football, bro.
With-
But yeah,
with
like
Gareth.
there'll be games I'll be thinking, what should I do? The midfield three of Rice, Kobe, and Jude, for instance, like yours, and then Foden part of the front three, or do yours of Rice, Jude, and Foden, which ideally I'd want to do, but I might fear that against the very top teams, and maybe rush part of that front three.
Rice is 2 men in there, man.
But yeah, I hear that. But it's shown with Arsenal when they've gone in their form. He's played better when Jorginho's come into the side.
That's true. That's true.
Because Jorginho's been the one that's been able to somewhat dictate play or just...
You can see that though.
Just sit and just pick the passes.
Yeah.
You can see that though when Partey was playing next to him
Exactly.
early in the season.
And I remember I said at the beginning of the season,
Yeah.
I was like, Partey has to start, obviously.
Yeah. But we're playing
we didn't know
him
he
left
was
back or right back.
injured then or
Yeah,
whatever.
well, injured.
But I was like, to get the best out of Rice for now, and for him to actually learn off, say, Partey and Jorginho properly, to eventually mould into that position. Do you know
Yes,
what I mean?
yes, yes. How Arsenal
Utilize
need him to.
what he's got right now with those
Yeah,
players
that's,
and
that's
stuff.
why I put Kobe in the squad. Let him be the one that will just,
Get the ball.
yeah.
But people think that United though, but Kobe's actually a better 8 than 6. So
Yeah, but
Nah,
it's-
he is, but the
need-
seniority right now, you just got it. So but these
yeah, but
and-
Kobe gets forward better than Rice. Or in terms of like,
Ooh, I don't
not get
know
forward.
about that one.
Get forward's the wrong word, but like
Don't know about that one.
he's
Declan.
more direct going forward than Rice because he's
Oh,
been an
I
attacking
do-
midfielder.
I do get that though.
He's
Yeah.
been a striker. Do you know? And he knows
And
what
his,
to do.
his link up play with
Yeah,
the attackers
bro,
is
it's
sick.
I
like-
get that, but you see when Declan get his gear 3. You get gear 3,
Yeah.
gear 4, and then he starts driving. When he gets to gear 5 and starts driving through the middle of the pitch,
Declan's a machine.
and you start looking left and right, and you just know.
Maybe they
something
should play
good's gonna
together so they can just interchange.
happen. Maybe, but I just in the midfield 3. I think Declan Rice 100%.
100.
I think Jude Bellingham 100%.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Foden's going to play anywhere, but Foden 100% on the pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he needs to play.
Foden
Bro.
100% on the
Yeah.
pitch.
I've always said I don't think Southgate knows what to do with Foden.
Southgate don't know what to do with anyone.
And to be fair,
He knows what to do with Maguire.
Trust. Mate, if
Him
Calvin
still
Phillips was
picking
playing well
Henderson.
for West Ham, he would have definitely been called
Bro,
up.
if Calvin Phillips plays towards the end of the season, you know he's coming.
Yeah. No, it's true.
He's coming.
Bro,
There's
Phillips didn't get dropped for how long? And he wasn't
there's
coming.
man that are just coming for no reason, you know. But Southgate, because he don't know what he's doing, hopefully he becomes Man United manager. Please, Southgate.
Nah,
become Man United
Ineos.
manager. If he becomes Man United manager, I'm going to celebrate.
That's so wild, you know.
But
One
yeah.
step forward, 2 steps back.
But yeah, no. Southgate's the real issue is with the England team is Gareth Southgate. I'll be honest with you.
Question then.
they've got the
Who'd you put
players.
in there?
As a manager, I don't think I go for anyone English anymore. You know who might work? Might be controversial, but he's
Jose.
good international
Nah.
manager. He's a good international manager. I feel like he could be a good international manager.
I was going to say when he's managing.
No,
What?
but like I feel like he could be a good international manager. If
Nah.
you're gonna go for an Englishman, though,
Eddie Howe.
It's tough.
that was the one that was coming to mind.
Yeah. He's probably the best candidate. Or Graham
yeah.
Potter, for instance.
because they have a style of play.
Yeah, like
yeah.
Graham Potter actually, I just feel like Chelsea
he ain't
didn't
got a
have
job right
time
now
to,
either,
yeah.
so
Yeah, he didn't have
Might
time to
bank for
actually
him.
implement stuff.
That might work.
But yeah, there'd definitely be more attacking than mate. Even flipping Lee Carsley, the under-21s manager. You saw what the under-21s
Yeah.
done last summer when
It's
they won
true.
it. They were playing a midfield two of Gomez and Curtis Jones.
Footballers.
Footballers, bruv.
England could do the same
Curtis
thing.
Jones is another one I think that should be with the seniors as well. in
Yeah, I
centre
don't
mid.
know if he plays enough for Liverpool.
It's just he's been injured.
Yeah, but I just don't know if he plays enough for Liverpool.
No,
to
he
make the squad.
has this season.
Yeah, but in terms of when Liverpool start in midfield three, is he in it?
I've said to Liverpool fans he is.
No, but
no, he starts to have to get called up.
Yeah,
Because if Foden got called up for this amount of years, then he should get called up
Yeah,
too.
but that's
No,
outright
no.
talent.
For-
That's
for-
different.
yeah,
That's-
true.
And just say players like Calvin Phillips, Maguire, and all them, man.
No,
That's
for
it.
Southgate, you don't have to play.
Curtis Jones easily.
For Southgate, you can get called up. You don't have to play. So in that case, yes, he should do. But I'm just Euros. England should do a job.
Mate, it's gonna
Needs to
be
stay away from
it's
United,
gonna be
man.
very interesting because England have they have a team that should win a tournament. In
Yeah.
terms of like they've got a lot of attacking options, for instance, and stuff like that.
Yeah, let's see what their final squad is though, because yeah, man, they got too many injuries right now. Even Stones is injured now.
Yeah, business and players are gonna somewhat pull out,
Yeah,
especially
yeah,
these
yeah.
lot with the title race.
Yeah.
Arsenal,
Yeah,
City players.
Neville predicted it still.
Yeah, but it's because he done it
But
as well.
it's, yeah,
Yeah.
talking
Yeah.
from experience.
Yeah.
Not to play friendlies. Yeah, don't need.
Not
to.
at this stage of the
friendlies
season.
is a joke still.
Because look at Kyle Walker the other day.
Yeah.
Even just a niggle, you don't need it.
And then obviously you got Man City v Arsenal was the first big game back
Sunday.
after internationals. Like, bruv, like
Yeah, you're still positive about that one, innit? You're gonna smash them, innit?
Yep.
he said 3-1.
3-1.
Yeah,
Yeah, the scoreline ain't changed, guys. Clip.
3-1.
3-1. Come. All right. So obviously we've named teams. All right, who winners? Sorry, quick one
France.
for Euros. France,
I would love England still.
England winning in Germany. Oof, that would be a madness.
Mm.
I think I'm gonna go Portugal.
Oh no, I don't think
I like that one too.
I think I'm gonna go Portugal.
they got good young players. I like the team.
They've just got they're a very solid team.
Yeah, I like
Everyone
the
knows their role.
Yeah, I like the team.
That's one thing with them. No matter the coach, everyone knows their role.
But that's the good thing about. That's how some teams just get far as well. You know,
Yeah.
you don't have to be the best talented, but everyone knowing their role.
Mm-hmm. When you don't
Priceless.
have switching up in the team so much, it's always good to have continuity and patterns and get what I mean. That's the problem with England. You don't know who's getting picked.
'Cause Portugal's to say front three. Rafael Leao left, Ronaldo centre forward, Bernardo right wing.
Yeah. Or
You got-
João Felix.
Yeah. Then you got Bruno, whoever in centre mid. I forgot, maybe Vitinha, Paulinho to sit or whatever. Pepe got recalled back to the squad.
Yeah. Man's
He's
at
doing
41.
his
So
thing.
Pepe, Ruben Diaz. You've got partners with Diaz
Yeah.
or Andre Silva, for instance. Fullback. You've got Dallo. You've got Cancelo. You've got
Yeah.
Guerrero. Bro, like
They've got a squad.
They've got a good squad.
When you
I
start deep in it,
forgot
yeah.
that was Portuguese.
You know when you start deep in it, England's squad gets worse. When I start thinking about the players that other people have,
It's
England's squad
Other
isn't actually.
Other squads have better balance, I think. I think
Yeah.
England are so top heavy. That's why England look better than they may.
They are.
Attacking wise, England can wipe a lot of man.
But other
or
than that-
compete. Do you know what I mean?
But
And they've got like special players. Yeah. Do you know
But
what I
if you
mean?
go like wingers wise and that sort of stuff, like you know what, you take Harry Kane number 1 as a striker at the Euros.
You got Ivan Toney, Ollie Watkins. You
But then
probably
after
take
that,
those
after
three.
that, wingers wise, you'd probably take everyone else as wingers.
Yeah. You only need 3 centre forwards for those tournaments.
No, but that's what I mean. But that's the thing that we're the
Even
best.
Max,
The best in probably one position. We're the best in striker. We have the best striker at the tournament. We don't have the best wingers at the tournament. Mbappe. We don't even have the best player at the tournament. We got Mbappe there.
I think on the say right wing, if you're going doubling up Saka Foden, it's better than other countries.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Right. But then midfield
But
free.
it's weird because even Germany beat France the other day in a friendly. They were playing 2 10s of Wirtz and Musiala, and I was like, bro, they're both 2021, but they're both world beaters.
Musiala's better than
So,
everyone in England's team.
They're like, but
Everyone.
He's better than Foden.
Everyone.
There are comparisons. Ooh,
Everybody.
yeah, that's a conversation. We'll come into this.
Everybody.
Guy, we can go with these young players. Wirtz is a bad man as well,
Yeah,
but
but Musiala's better than
Musiala,
everybody.
ooh, he's. We'll come to this one. Don't worry, the best young players in the world. But all right, cool. Now Euros gonna be fun.
Yes.
It should be a very good one. Very, very, very good one.